Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, because I've done my real time and I've taken out the records I don't want, I'm going to get on with the rest of this. Okay, so I'm down to here and I've done all this in a query. Now I'm going to do this bit. When it starts talking about single page wide and orientation, you should be able to know that that is to do with the actual report. So we need to create a report based on this query. So create report, save the query. Okay, so now this is the report. I can go in and I can start to do my stuff. So one of the first things I need to do then is go to the design view. As always, the design view will have this thing here where the blue goes over far too much, so we need to bring that back. We also then need to do stuff like go to page setup and check it to landscape, because that's what it asks us to do. Here, fits on one single and a landscape. Sorts the data into ascending order of VIN. So again, if I go to this view, so you need to mess around with this, make sure you can see different views of your report. But the layout view will add, you'll be able to add a sort, and you can sort by VIN. And it says A on top, so that's A to Z. That's the sorts in ascending order of VIN. It says calculate the total number of cars in this selection and in place it at the top of the report, at the bottom of the report I should say. So again, what we need to do is under format or design, here we are. So I can put in something to go here. If I click on this column there, I can go to design and I can go to count records. Okay, so what that should hopefully do is at the bottom it's counting the records that I have there. Okay, and then I preempted because it says has a label to the left of this total number of cars. So I can control C and I can go back to my database and I can go to design, hover over, there it says label, put a label in and control V, and that's my label there. Counts total, has a label, includes the heading dispatch manifest. Because we did the query with that heading, then that's already going to be on there. So that's at the top. Okay. I don't know why it's there, because it should be. Let's try it again. Copy. Control V. There you go. For some reason it didn't copy across. And then has your name, center number and can number on the left in the footer. So that's the only thing I've got left to do. So I need to make sure first of all that report view, actually I need to go to print preview to make sure it prints on one page. What I'm looking for here then is that to be on one page. You can see it's clearly not, and in fact I need to go back in and close print preview down. Okay, yes. Okay, let's go back into report because I've closed it down. I can go to design. Right, okay, and go to layout view and I can start to make these a lot smaller. That's what I need to do, and eventually, hopefully, it'll come on to one page. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pause this while I... Okay, so I've managed to get it down. You can see that's where the page layout stops and gets onto another page. So I need to go to the design view again, and I need to move this blue thing across because it's on far too much. Okay. I might need to move this across, it's a bit fiddly. You can mess around with it and hopefully at some point page 1 and page 2, page 3. So I think there it's on 1 page wide, and the reason why it's on 3 pages is because the information is that long. So there's 40 records. As long as it's 1 page this way, that means that's fine. It can be as many pages you want for the data to go down. Okay, that's page 3 of 3. The only thing I've got left to do is try and get out of print preview again, which is something I struggle with. There you go, close print preview. And then I need to, like it says down here, put your name, center number and can number on the left in the footer. So in design view, I think it's probably the easiest way to do that. It shows you the page footer here and the report footer, so you need to put your stuff, try it in either one. I mean, I'd put it in report footer probably and try and get it in there. If it doesn't work, then you can put it in page footer. That's a bit trial and error, but make sure you can get it done for one of them, and then that's that query and the report done.